Hey guys, MPTV, Matt Piper, the Soccer Mentor. Really excited about the new show. I'm thinking of calling it Ask the Pro. Ask the Pro, quite like that. Hashtag Ask the Pro. And send all your hashtags to my Twitter account. It's been working nicely this week. I've got about 5 or 6 questions come through. So really excited about it. That's my main passion, obviously, football, and trying to help you guys. So we'll get straight into it. I've had a tweet come through. Let me get it up on my phone so I can read it. But while I'm doing that, it's going to be on the screen for you guys to see. So when to press on the centre backs when they're passing it around the back. So this is a good question. Because when I was a kid, and my kids do it now, and the kids that I coach, Kelton. So if you're one of the forwards, say you're playing 2 up front. So here's your 2. Okay, hope you can see that. Here's the 2. So your centre backs are here, and let's go with the back 4, plus the goalkeeper. Okay, so ball gets played out. Now, this is why this is a real good question, because when you're young, or when you've not really got much tactics going on in the team, or the manager's crap, or he's rubbish, or he's not really gave you any directive of what he wants you to do, he just picks the positions and sends you out. Normally, this is what happens. Ball gets rolled out, this guy sprints here. All right? Then the ball gets played here from this centre back to this back. Then this guy sprints here. We go over here, these 2 guys both sprint over there, this guy just passes it back, passes it out. Alright, that's normally what happens. Alright, that's why it's frustrating, because you're running around, try and close down, he passes to the guy over there. So then you think, right, I've got to close down to make sure like I'm doing my job properly. I run to him, run over there, he passes it back over there, you're like, and it gets very frustrating, so that's why it's a good question. Oh, I didn't think I was going to rub this off. That's a very good question. So, the answer to your question, Kelton, is you have to work as a 2. You've got to work as a 2. And not just that, the guys behind you, say you're playing with a midfield 4, they've got to work with you as well. Because if they're not working with you and you're not working as a team, that's why when you hear the top level guys say it, in the Premier League, I used to play with a guy called Robbie Savage at Leicester City. Now the crowd used to love him because he played one of the centre midfielders. But I think it was from me looking in, because I wasn't in the team at the same time he was. But from me looking in, Robbie Savage used to close everyone down on the football pitch. But what that did, it messed up team shape and team formation because he was doing it off his own back. It wasn't a team plan. All right? So maybe it's a good question to pose to your team manager. How are we going to press as a team? Because you have to do it as a team. All right? Every now and again you can get away with doing it yourself, all right, and you make them kick it out, or you put them under so much pressure and they've not got a pass on, all right, but that's very rare, all right. It has to be a team press, all right. So when I mean a team press is, if we say we've set the team up like this, ball comes out to this man, now what you're going to do as a team, are you going to send him wide or are you going to send him inside? You need to know that before you go to press, all right? If it was me, I'd send him into pressure. So he gets the ball here, I would bend my run to press him from here, to close this path off to the fullback. So he can't get the ball out to this fullback. So then my other forward knows that he has to press from the front. Okay, and then where are we going to send the ball then? Are we going to send it wide? Because if we're going to press as a team and send wide, but cut this side off because we want to press them left, so they have to play down the left, then as a team, you're going to press here. So this guy presses here. This guy, your other centre forward, is going to press this side. So he sends it out there. Then the midfielders know that they can put this pressure on in a press. All right, so you send the ball where you want it. All right, Barcelona are brilliant at it. All the best teams in the world are great at it, but they do it as a team, Kelton. It's not just a one-off thing. They do it as a team. All right, so it's already preset. They work on it in training. All right, if we're going to cut off the right side, so we're going to press this way, This guy has to pass here because I've closed this path off, and my run is art, so I'm closing off any path in to any of their midfielders that will sit here. All right, so the ball is going this way. So now my other striker, my partner up front, knows he's going to press here to send the ball out to the left back. And once we've got the ball at the left back, this guy who's pressed here can press from this angle to send the ball this way. My midfielders are coming in to press the ball to keep it that side. All right? So it's a great question, all right, and I hope I've answered it for you. It has to be, it can't just be a one-man thing or a two-man thing, because if it is, you'll get played round all day long, especially if you're playing against good players. All right? Guys coming in here to try and press me, he's just running at me. It's not a press, he's just running at me. I can open my body up, I can play out to my right back. He's running, next time I get the ball, he runs at me again, I can turn this way, I can play that way. All right? You'll just get played around all day long and you never get near the ball. All right? That's why it's frustrating, especially if you're a young player and the manager hasn't spoke about pressing or how we're going to try and win the ball back. There has to be a philosophy behind coaching, all right, and behind pressing especially. All right? You can't just run like a headless chicken to that centre back and then that one and then that one, because they'll just keep playing the ball around you. Like I said, every now and again you might nick a ball because you've got there quickly, or one of their defenders is being a little bit lacklustre, but generally you'll get nowhere near the ball because they can just keep it. One man press hardly never works, all right? So it has to be a team thing.